What Remains of Edith Finch. Das war ein Spiel, wo ziemlich genial ist. Oh, Moment, und zwar bevor wir jetzt da wirklich starten, ich muss dann noch kurz eine Story dazu erzählen. Erst einmal danke Marco, dass du mich erinnert hast, was es dieses Meisterwerk gibt. Ich hatte das wie nie selbst gespielt, sage ich mal. Ich wollte das damals als Let's Play schauen. Ich habe es zum großen Teil auch geschaut gehabt. Aber nicht alles, da ich mal heftig gespoilert wurde. Aber jetzt ist ja schon sehr, sehr lange her. Wann kam das? 2017, 18, 19? Etwas dort rum. Und ja, jetzt, nachdem man gefühlt alles vergessen hat, macht man wieder weiter. Deswegen viel Spaß! Okay, aber ich erinnere mich an nicht mehr viel, muss ich sagen.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay, gibt es da keine Untertitel? Ich habe gerade geschaut, aber... Okay, die Zoom-Augen waren da. Geil. Boah, es sieht aber...
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Es sieht immer noch fantastisch aus, wie damals.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Oh. Ja, mach zu. Mach zu.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Tja. Okay, das war gewaltsam. Ja, auch geil, wie die Buchstaben wegfliegen und dann hier unten sind. Schon geil gemacht.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Mhm. Die Finches. Die Edith. Editle. Okay.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Der Hirsch. Der Hirsch sucht nach seiner Beute. Der Hirsch isst von Natur aus gerne Menschenfleisch.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Das sieht etwas aus wie das Haus von Hello Neighbor. Gibt mir irgendwie gerade Backflashes an Hello Neighbor.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Mhm. Boah, die Musik auch so geil. Eigentlich hätte ich ohne Facecam spielen sollen. Aber
As a
egal.
child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Ja. Ey, und bitte schreib mich nicht an, wenn ich nicht weiterkomme. Ich weiß doch nicht mehr, was genau alles ist und was auch immer.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Ja, das glaube ich. Oh, sieht so geil aus.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Ja.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Oh, so geiles Design. Total.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Mhm. Levis Finch, ja. Also grob erinnere ich mich noch an die Story, aber falls ihr es noch nicht kennt, ich möchte nichts erzählen, aber es ist schon
Like how
fantastisch, wie
after
geil das
Louis started
aussieht.
working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Lachs.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Tja. Noch mehr Lachs.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Barbara.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Es wäre ja zu einfach gewesen. Und ja, bitte schreibt mich nicht mehr an. Ich weiß nicht mehr viel von dem Spiel. Boah, sieht das geil aus.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Die Turbulente noch. Okay. Wir schauen
After
uns
Milton
erstmal um.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Mhm. Calvin, okay. Gregory. Das sind ja jeweils Erinnerungen, oder nicht? Oder nicht? Ich weiß auch nicht mehr so genau. Molly. 37 bis 47. Oh, gar nicht all.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Ja. Oh, das sieht geil aus, das Zimmer. Sehr geil gemacht.
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Levis jeans.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Und
Now it was
auf
time to
da.
find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Zeichnung am Boden. Und ja,
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
ja. Ja, es ist wahrscheinlich
Reading
ein...
this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Es ist wahrscheinlich ein Spiel, wo ich etwas
Just
ruhiger
like I
bin.
had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. before my mom sealed the doors.
1937 bis 47. Ich bin hier auch kein Mathe-Genie, aber das weiß sogar ich. Wie alt die war.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier
Oh,
gerbil
yeah.
cage.
So süß. Süß. Ja, ich sehe mich
Being
sehr
inside for
gerne
the
um.
first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Okay. Gut, gut, gut. National Park. Geil, geil. Gefällt mir ziemlich gut. Eddie and Sven. Der Seestern. Barbara. Gut, lesen wir.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh nein, die Arme. Oh.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh. Und ja, es ist mehr eine traurige Geschichte. Für die, die es nicht kennen wahrscheinlich. Und nicht unbedingt Horror. Also es hat ein paar
My Halloween candy
Horroraspekte.
was all gone.
Oh nein, nicht einmal. Ich möchte nicht das Falsche drücken.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Fischfutter?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Oh nein, Christopher. Nicht Christopher. Nein, 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 nein. Nur nicht Christopher.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh. Das arme Kind.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Okay. Was kann ich noch essen?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Eine
I
Rauchschwalbe.
reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
So geil.
I
Au.
tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Blöder Vogel. Oh. Komm, ich möchte nur essen. Ich bin hungrig. Hey, wo ist der hin?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Bin ich da? Wo ist der Vogel hin? Dort oben. Nein! Komm ich da hoch? Du verrückter Vogel! Okay. Denk wie eine Katze. Denk wie eine Katze. Von dort kommen wir doch. Okay. Ich bin dumm. Tut mir leid, tut mir leid. Wow! Komm hin. Kleines
I jumped and I
Vögelchen.
almost got her.
Jetzt aber.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh,
Now I was up in the big tree.
der
I promised
große
Dad I
Baum.
wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay, wohin müssen wir? Oh,
Rabbits.
wo? Da. Ist es, ist es.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Wo?
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Okay. Etwas Biggeres. Sie möchte was Biggeres. Boah, wie geil. Total vergessen, wie geil das ist.
A mama rabbit.
Wo? Ich bin keine gute Eule mit meinen schlechten Augen.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Was? Oh. Gut. Und jump, jump, jump.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. Fat, juicy seals.
Sieht aus wie mein Hund.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh. Wo ist der? Das Blut, ich rieche das Blut.
Tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Okay.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Ein Monster. Wir sind doch einfach nur ein Kraken. Boah, sieht aber schon eklig aus.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Wieso habe ich mich erschrocken? Ich bin das Monster. Wieso habe ich mich erschrocken?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Und dann wieder nicht. Er hat eine schöne Stimme. Geil gemacht. Ich feiere es. Total vergessen, wie geil das war.
so I swam towards it.
Geil.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Ja, jetzt sind wir ein kleinen Tentaculus. Und nicht mehr. Okay.
I got closer and closer.
Okay, an den Tentaculus konnte ich mich gar nicht mehr erinnern.
All my stomach started growling.
Ja.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
So geil. Molly Finch. Das war geil.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Levi's, Milton, Edith. Okay. Ach, die arme Molly. Die arme kleine Molly. Hey Freunde, aber es sieht immer noch fantastisch aus, oder? Es ist schon so alt, dieses Spiel, und es sieht immer noch geil aus.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Okay. Aber Eddie, 1917 bis 2010. Bis 2010. Hey, ich erinnere mich an gar nicht mehr viel. Das ist wie ein neues Spiel gerade.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Und ja, da kam ja dann auch noch bei mir eine Chemotherapie dazwischen. Vielleicht hat das auch
We
noch ein
got
paar
along and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Gehirnzellen von mir getötet.
Her room was like a museum.
Und das genau habe ich auch einmal einem Kollegen gesagt. Ich feiere diese Häuser, wo wirklich wie ein Museum sind, wo man in jeder Ecke was sieht.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by
Das
a
ist bei mir
dragon,
gefühlt auch so.
she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
90th Birthday. Okay, 90 Jahre. Okay, machen wir das.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Oh, Misfortune, kennt ihr dieses Spiel? Ist zwar auch ein Point-and-Click-Adventure, aber ich feiere es. Weiter?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Okay, den Fluch hinter sich zu lassen.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Orcas Island, yeah.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay.
His daughter Edie is already
Ich
dreaming of a new
erinnere.
Finch house.
Das neue Finch Haus. Gut. Wie komme ich zurück? Odin.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Er ist da gestorben, wo sie geboren ist. Zufall? Ich denke es nicht. Oh, meine Augen. Sven Eddy. Built 1937.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Ja.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr., ja.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Sieht ein bisschen aus wie bei Alien.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Edie. Die gute Edie. Okay, nein, ich spiele einfach. Ich versuche nicht, mich zu erinnern. Ich spiele es einfach. Also, wie gesagt, ein paar Dinge kenne ich schon noch. Und was so der Kern der Story ist und alles. Aber es gibt auch
The
viele
only trace
versteckte
Grandpa
Dinge.
Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Okay. Oh, ich musste kurz mein Auge befeuchten. Frischen Augensaft holen. Pink. Aha. Das Toilettenpapier ist nicht pink. Gut. Die nächste Geschichte. Bei Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Nein.
It's hidden in this book.
Ach, wie geil. Geil, geil.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Ja. Ist aber auch geil, muss man sagen. So alte Kameras. Gut, gut, gut. Wir gehen schon weiter. Keine Bange. Milton. Ich glaube, an diesen Raum kann ich mich noch einigermaßen erinnern. Boah, wie geil. Taxidermy. Join and fight. Toll.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Tja. Zum Kommandozentrum. Das Kommandozentrum. Boah, das war ja doch ein Traum. Kinderzimmer für jeden Bub.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Ja, daran erinnere ich mich noch. Daran erinnere ich mich noch so gut. Das ist was, wo ich mich noch daran erinnere.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
No.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Aber ist auch eine schöne Geschichte.
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Der Traum von jedem Kind.
I told him going around was impossible.
Der Traum von jedem Kind.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Der Wind.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Ja, fast. Aber jetzt. Jetzt. Und ja.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Genial. Ich mag diese Story. Also es ist traurig, aber genial.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Das hat jeder versucht. Jeder hat das versucht früher. Ja. So, ich musste kurz auf die Toilette. Aber weiter geht's. Mit
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
das Seil. Okay. Und jetzt?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Ja, kann ich mir vorstellen. Nein. Weg damit. Ein Schmetterling. Boah, wie geil ist dieses Haus. Okay.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Ich möchte. Wo geht es entlang? Ich glaube, da geht es entlang.
Growing up,
My
I
friend
always thought of
Bigfoot.
Barbara as a child star.
Die Barbara. Wieder diese Katze.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Die Barbara. Ja. Der Allmann. Gut. Happy Birthday, Barbara. Jetzt, was kann ich da machen mit Barbara? Mein Freund Bigfoot. Ah. Mann, ich habe es noch angesehen.
Of all the stories
10
people wrote
Cent
about
Comic
Barbara's
Boy.
death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Früher waren Comics schon noch in.
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
So geil.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're
Oh, no.
right. Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara
Oh, no.
went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Boah, so geil gemacht. Ja. Eine bekannte Melodie. So geil. Wer kennt den Sound? Schreibt das gerne in die Kommentare. Da ist die Säge. Ja, Mann. Ich feiere es gerade. I. Okay. Okay, weiter geht es. Ding. Ach du Scheiße. Walter? Der Hakenmann. Oh, ihr sagt es schon. Okay. Okay, und wie? Ich komme nicht weg. Ich bin kein guter Survival. Oh. Wir haben ja ein verzwicktes Haus. Beautifully. Ja, ich bin ein Naturtalent. Nein, nur, ich stehe jetzt nicht auf. Sind wir wieder da. Immer dieser Walter. Zack. Oh. Wow. Jetzt bekommst du eins auf die Mütze, Kleiner. Du brichst da einfach ein, wenn ich auf Walter aufpasse. Walter White. Er ist weg. Oh nein. Okay, das hat mich nicht erschrocken. Nein. Ja, ich komme schon. Herein. Oh nein.
Coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh je. Beste Reaktion. Was?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara. Dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Oh, so gang.
But I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Ja, das ist eine geile Geschichte. Hey, ich habe total vergessen, wie geil dieses Game ist. Oh man.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay. Kommen wir jetzt zu Walter. Barbara.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Das erklärt so einiges.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Nicht auf dem Boden.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Ich gehe
Mom must
zuerst
have
nach
locked
oben.
the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Gut, dann gehen wir doch erst nach unten. Ich dachte schon, wenn ich schon da bin. Aber nein. So. Barbara. Ja, ist doch geil gemacht. Wird gespeichert. Okay. Okay.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Eine Tetanusspritze. Okay, okay. Die böse Säge. Die
I
böse
saw Edie
Säge.
sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Gut. Oder nicht gut?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Walter.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Okay.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh. Er war so ein Modellbauer, hä? Ist auch immer geil, so Zeug. Oh. Boah, ist aber auch irgendwie tragisch. Das ist traurig. Sogar sehr traurig.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Okay, der nächste da.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Okay.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Okay, ja, das hat aber was. Der Mensch ist ein Gewohnungstier.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe you got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Es ist weg. Schön, schön. Weg.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Okay. Tomato. Okay.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Irgendwo. Im
Whatever
Nirgendwo.
killed Barbara and Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Ja, okay.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I
Ja,
don't mind
gut.
if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Shit. Geil umgesetzt.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Walter.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Dieses Rauschen.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Noch so einiges bestimmt.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Der Müllhaufen.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Und auch die,
Now that there's
wie
only
es
one of us
erzählt wird.
left, or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Nein,
And we
nein.
believed so much in a family curse. We made it real.
Das ist ja dann auch wieder so ein psychologisches Thema auf eine Art und Weise. Wenn man fest an gewissen Dingen
I
glaubt,
don't know
dann
if I should even be writing this.
kann der Geist es als wahr empfinden.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Nie Gänsehaut.
And the history you're a part of.
Genial.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Aber wieso gibt es nicht mehr solche Spiele
I think the
heutzutage?
people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
So richtig schön storylastig. Story, wo unter die Haut geht. Gibt es heutzutage viel zu wenige. Exhibition 33 sollte ja auch so eins sein. Also nicht so eins, aber mit guter
And when
Story.
you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Aber das möchte ich eigentlich auch mal noch spielen. Oder anspielen zumindest. Das Game of the Year. Was ist da? Nichts.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Ja gut.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Coco. Bob. Oh. Die ganzen Tiere.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Mhm. Okay, okay.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Boah, so geil gemacht
She could
alles.
see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Ja. Das alte Haus.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Ja gut, ja, aber... ja...
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday. and find everything out for myself.
Es ist so ein Meisterwerk, immer noch. Immer noch ein Meisterwerk, dieses Spiel.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Okay. Klettern oder was? Oh, dort ist eine Leiter. Hey, aber es ist immer noch fantastisch, oder was denkt ihr darüber?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Immer noch so ein Meisterwerk, wo viele Spieler heute eine Scheibe davon abschneiden könnten.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Gibt es noch?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Kai? Geil. US Marines. Mach doch auf.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Not quite.
Ah, mein Auge.
What?
Oh. Jetzt aber.
Perfect.
Mein Gott. Lange Leitung.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite
So
like
good.
being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. were deer everywhere.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Ein Reh! Ein Hirsch!
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Okay, was sollen wir? Was sollen wir föteln?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Oh, das arme Tier.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, Mann.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Shit. Boah, das ist schon mies.
Of all
Boah,
these
ist das
stories,
mies.
that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Ja, ja, das kann ich verstehen. Das ist erst langsam wirklich verflucht. Ja. Die arme Kleine. Die arme Familie. Gut, dann gehe ich wieder. Oder was? Oder was genau? Komme da nicht weg. Wo muss ich hin? Okay, da. Boah, aber dieses Haus ist so abgefahren. Ich feiere es.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Mhm. Gregory. Oh. Gus. Dawn. Aber wieso hängen überall Boxsäcke? Okay. Oh. Sehr, sehr jung. Nein!
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he saw things the...
Whoa! Wow, ich bin Froggy. Froggy, Froggy, Froggy. Entchen! Entchen! Wird das Wasser höher? Wow, Froggy! Oh nein! Okay, ich glaube, ich weiß, was ich tun muss. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du. Wow, 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 wow. So geil, aber ich kapier's nicht ganz. Muss ich zugeben gerade. Doch, jetzt. Oh. Okay. Ja, Mann. Oh. Okay, genau das dachte ich eigentlich schon von Anfang an da. Du, 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 du.
Now,
Ah,
Gregory. About everything.
das ist so tragisch.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Nein, nein, doch irgendwie schon. Irgendwie schon, wenn man so will.
I'm sure he's happy.
Oh,
Be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
oh Mann. Schon tragisch. Oh mein Gott. Nicht mehr viel. So. Okay, aber das war schon bitter. Sehr, sehr bitter. Hey, ich habe so vergessen, wie gut das Spiel gemacht ist. Und traurig. Oh.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Auf den
At the
Dachboden.
time, it was as far away as she could get.
So weit weg wie möglich, aber ja.
I
Don't.
can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers.
Mhm.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my
Oh.
dad, Sanjay.
86, okay. Scheiße, habe ich was übersehen?
I can't imagine my
nein.
mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
A poem for Gus, who always
Oh.
said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Entschuldige an alle, die lesen wollen. Oh, wie geil.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Wow.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. Make him cry.
Wow. Hey, so genial. Okay, was war das gerade? Was ist das?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Eine glückliche Familie, ich sehe schon. Okay. Oh nein, der Gleiter. Und jetzt?
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Ja, alle sind zum Zelt gegangen, nur ich nicht. Ich bin im Sturm im Gleiter fliegen. Lass mich meinen Gleiter fliegen. Wow.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Ich möchte alles mitreißen. Wow. Ich reiß alles mit.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Ja, gut. Wow. Wow. Oh nein, der Sturm. Der Sturm.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Ja, ja, ja. Und jetzt? Jetzt nach oben oder was? Ja, es ist schon tragisch. Da sollte es einen Film dazu geben.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Lewis.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Basil, Sage, okay,
And to see
Milton.
kids in the house again.
Oh.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Ja, ein bisschen, ja.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Alles
But it
normal.
didn't last.
No. To teach, to learn. Observation, question, research, hypnose.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Okay, ein Schloss. Oh Gott, oh Gott. Ah, meine Nase juckt. Meine Nase juckt. Boah, das erinnert mich irgendwie an der unfinished
I think Edie was happy
Swan.
to finally have another painter in the family.
Kennt ihr dieses Videospiel, The Unfinished Swan? In einer weißen Welt, du bist ein Schwan und hast so Feuerballbällchen und musst sie schmeißen, damit du was siehst. Genial. Hail, Lord Milton. All hail, Lord Milton. Gut.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Ein Daumenkino. Boah, das Game ist so genial gemacht. Immer noch. Immer noch eine 10 von 10.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Dann fehlt ja nur noch einer.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay, ich dachte schon. Der Mond scheint am Himmel. Reading ist ein Hut. Gehen wir lieber nach oben.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
No. Dosenfabrik. Lachs. Lachs und Lachs. Wow. Und jetzt? Und jetzt? Wohin? Spiel? Oh. Jetzt mach auf. Nein. Mach doch auf. Ne Shisha.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Doch nicht nur noch was anderes außer Doppelapfelkopf, Pfeifenkraut. Noch alter Tobi, wie ich es gerne nenne. Der grüne alte Tobi.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Okay.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
Fledermäuse.
And toads.
Und Kröten.
And things that have not names.
Oh, die namenlosen Dinge.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Er hat was mehr gefunden. Oh, das ist ja mal ein gutliches geistiges Auge.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Das ist ja auch,
A whole new Lewis.
auch speziell.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Okay.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Lewis
He built the
Topia.
city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
So geil. Aber wir wissen schon, wo das hinführt.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
La 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 la.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Hail King Louis!
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
So geil.
Conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Lewis.
Yay! New Louisville! Fantastisch.
St. Louis.
St. Louis gehört uns.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Okay.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh. Ja gut, wir wissen, wo das alles hinführt. Mit der Zeit auf einmal Hand ab und wusch.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
Ja. Wow. Es ist schon genial. Dazu muss ich mal noch ein anderes Video machen zu dem Game. Finsteren Schlangen.
Sinister serpents.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
He followed the sound of her.
Silberharfe.
Silver harp.
So geil. Das ist ja so eine geile Story.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Shit.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Okay, ganz geil.
He'd become something greater than a king.
Größer als jeder König sind wir. Größer als jeder König.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
No. Auch geil gemacht, wie das Bild immer größer wurde. Doch kein Arm ab? Also irgendetwas passiert ja. Er muss ja irgendwie sterben. Ui.
Began to forget the world we know.
Die Lachsfabrik.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh. Okay.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Finch 9. Du bist nichts.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Ja, keine Angst. Euer König ist schon da. Ha. Ja, schön seid ihr alle gekommen, meine Untertanen, meine treuen Untertanen. jubelt mich an und spielt die Musik.
Who'd insisted on inviting me.
Ach, meine Freunde. Den, lam, dam, dam, ram, bam, ram, bam, bam, ram, bam. Ach, meine holde Prinzessin, ich komme hinauf zu Ihnen.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Oh.
Bend down his head.
Na gut. Ah.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh. Das ist ja mal bitter. Boah.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Tja. Geiles Zimmer.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Hat er sich als Inder? Hä? Ich sehe nicht aus wie Inder. Was habe ich verpasst?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Ja.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Boah, ich hätte so gerne einen Film davon.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Edith. Hier sind wir.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Die Bibliothek. Oh mein Gott. Oh. Oh, ich mag.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Nein, boah, nee.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Okay. Wohin? Okay.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered.
Yeah.
I started seeing things.
Der Hirsch. Ist wieder da.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while.
Dawn Finch.
And then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Es ist nach wie vor immer noch ein Meisterwerk. Ich muss gerade noch etwas klarkommen. Nach wie vor, fast als hätte ich es das erste Mal gespielt. Klar, ein paar Dinge wusste ich noch. Oder das erste Mal gesehen, besser gesagt. Ein paar Dinge wusste ich noch, aber fantastisch. Ja, wie hat's euch gefallen? Lasst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da, dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Ich melde mich schon mal ab. Ihr seht den schönen Screen noch. Und nochmal danke fürs Erinnern an dieses Spiel. Das hatte ich schon komplett vergessen. Es wird sehr wahrscheinlich noch ein Video dazu kommen. Nicht ein Gameplay, aber noch ein anderes Video. Deswegen bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.